sit in
I got to go in the pavilion. So Steve doesn't really want to be on camera, so he's off to the side here. He helped me with the plastic, and I'll show you what we got accomplished here. But there's the pups all hanging out. Look at them. They're freaking gorgeous. Just beautiful babies. There is Zeus, Genghis, and then on the back side, yeah, that's, who is that in the back there? I'm trying to think. No, this is, we got to, oh, so, all right, I've decided to rename my female. We're not going to call her Anubis anymore. So somebody told me I was naming the dogs after anti-heroes. So I thought, you know what, that makes sense. So let's go ahead and rename Anubis, because I really wasn't really super fond of the name Anubis. We're going to name her Kali, after the goddess of death in Hinduism. So there we go. So there you want your anti-heroes? There we go, folks. So, and because Hela is the goddess of the underworld in Norse mythology, so she gave birth to Kali. So my female is going to be Kali. We're still going to have Genghis, Caesar, and Zeus, which Zeus is here, Caesar's over there, right there close. That is now Kali, and then we have Genghis laid out there. Yeah, they're having a rough day of it. Poor puppies. They've been out for about 3.5 hours, so they're definitely getting tired. And I'm gonna put them up for a little bit. I got some other stuff I got to do, but I wanted to make sure that they got out. Solar's doing fantastic. We're getting a lot of sunshine. Now we had rain earlier, so that all cleared up, and I'll show you. Like, there's the sky, and if you look up here, hasn't been bad. Last I checked, actually we can go check again. The last I checked, the solar was sitting at 90%. When I looked earlier this morning, it was sitting at like 78%, I think. So we'll look at that in a second, but the charge on here is 54.2. Completely full is 56.2. Okay, so right now that's saying 54.2. Now this might be close to 100%. Oh, okay. Right now we're sitting at 92%, and we are charging. I don't know if you guys can see that okay, but so yeah, so that is awesome. And there's Miss Hela. So really happy about that I didn't end up having to run the generator today. So all right, so we're gonna walk into the pavilion, and I'm gonna show you what we got done there. And I'm gonna grab this. Thanks to Mark. Mark left Coors Light behind. All right, so we're gonna take a walk into here, and actually this 2-bath went way farther than I had anticipated. I was actually really pleasantly surprised. So the roll of plastic is like $40 for this roll of plastic, and we're going to absolutely need another roll of plastic, but we got like a 2-foot section still off the bottom of this. But I took the insulation from here, we came all the way through, back into here, into the corner. We started the plastic there, but I also insulated all behind the wood stove, and also on this side here. Now that goes all the way to the floor, because I slid that insulation down into there, because the insulation itself, because it's Rockwell insulation, is fire retardant. So not worried about that part of it at all. So it won't catch on fire. So I want, like I said, this whole thing, folks, we will have this whole thing insulated. Now 2 more bats will get us pretty close. It won't finish it, but we're probably, you know, I'm gonna talk to the folks in the group, and I may go and pick up 2 more bats, and then I'm just gonna continue on around the bottom here, around the whole thing, and then come over to here. we're going to have to either move all this wood and you know, to be able to get that insulated. Not 100% sure yet. I ended up pulling that off. As you can see, that's sitting over there now. I just took a hammer, pried it off, and then the screws were there, and I just pulled the screws out afterwards, so that actually went pretty easily. But what we want to do, again, just to give you a recap, we want to do cabinets along the bottom here, counters, you know, and then cabinets up on top. So, you know, maybe to like this level here, have, you know, the cabinets on the lower part with a countertop, and then above, more cabinets for storage. And so that is the game plan as far as that goes. Just insulating this part here so far, going into next winter is going to make a huge difference. So before the snow flies this year, this entire building will be insulated. We will figure out, I'm not sure if we're going to take that siding there, or if, I think Mark might want to use that. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to have to talk to him about that. But that's the leftover plastic that we have right here from this job. But no, I'm pretty happy. I can't believe the insulation actually went as far as it did, so that was a really good thing. And you know, we're just like I said, 2 more bats. The lower level part of it's going to be pretty easy, because that basically takes 2 and then a little bit, like maybe another 5 inches, about that much more on the very top. So out of 1 bat, you know, or 1 piece of the 12, I can go up in each section, and then I'll have a little bit left over that can be utilized. So,
Dude.
Yeah. What?
The chickens are out.
Chickens are out.
South.
Oh, geez, what happened there?
No idea.
Holy crap. Okay, look at that, folks. That ain't good. All right, well, let's get. I'll get the pups put up here in a minute, Steve.
Yeah, let's keep them over here.
Okay, yeah. So, all right, we'll deal with that in just a second. Oh, that ain't good. So, okay, I'm going to be chicken wrangling again here soon. Yeah, we got high wind warning from 8 o'clock tonight to 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. But, so anyway, this project went very well. Really happy how everything came out. And, you know, we're just going to keep banging away at stuff. And, so like I said, I put the insulation in, and then I had Steve help me with the plastic. So that was a huge help. And I did have a bandana on. Actually, if I'm going to turn this around, you're going to see there's a bandana. I was just pulling that up like that when I was doing stuff, so that worked out good. But yeah, not a, you know, that after I cut those first couple pieces, I knew that had to be squared away. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here for now. I hope you guys have a great day, and I got to go deal with this other crap. So I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.